Kelly here. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time. Welcome back if you've been before. Lovely to have you either way. On this channel we usually talk books, but it is Vlogmas, so we are talking Christmas up until the big day. So we are here to do our admin. Now, yesterday's video was a little bit of a departure from this normal setup that you're about to see. And in that video I added a new advent calendar to our roster. So I did film in the morning yesterday. However, I don't think I'm going to be putting that footage up. So I might just mention to you some things that happened during that video as we go along, because I do want you to know what happened, but I just don't want to edit the footage too much. Alright, so let's start today with our earrings. Now I have pre-selected my earrings for today, and I am going to be doing my little stack of presents, which is a new pair that I purchased this year. So I have never actually worn these before. A reason I picked these is because I am going to be kid facing today, and it's got pink in it, which kind of calls out the pink a little bit in my dress. So yeah, a little bit matchy, a little bit fun. And also I am going to be giving out some gifts today, so it does feel appropriate to children, I mean to students that I've been working with. Okay, let's get into our advent calendars. So the first one is our advent for from Kid Stuff from last year. Yesterday, is that yesterday's one? No, this is yesterday's one that's fallen down. Yesterday's one was this little elf. Whoop, zoom. Little elf. And today is the 12th. Right? Give me the date. Why does my computer not have the date on it anymore? 12th of December. Okay, yes, the 12th. So I am going to find the 12 first of all. There it is up the top. And we're going to open the advent calendar for today. Is that the right one? Yes. Okay, it's quite cute. It's not specifically Christmassy. It's a little teddy bear riding around on like one of those little push bikey things. So it's not, I wouldn't say that's screaming Christmas to me, but it is still cute. We'll take it. Okay, next let's do our newly added advent calendar, which is the plushies. I picked this up last night from Kmart. I went with my husband to pick up a few gifts. And that's so cute. Okay, let me just pop this down. And then I shall show you. It's like a little gift bag. They're these adorable little things. They've got a little loop so you can hang them on the Christmas tree, which is fun. I have to put the Christmas tree up. Hopefully we'll be doing that soon. Next we're going to open up our stationery advent, which has typically been pretty disappointing. However, yesterday, which I'm not going to show you the footage of, we actually got something good. So they're these little flags, and I use sticky flags all the time. So this is actually useful and good. The color scheme is this, and I love them. I'm actually really pleased with that. So today, will it be disappointing or will it be amazing? Only time will tell. Let's find out. So we need number 12. And it sounds like it's made out of plastic, whatever it is. Yep. Oh, not made out of plastic. Well, potentially made out of plastic. They're little bulldog clips, which are helpful. No, they're metal. They just feel very lightweight. Yeah, no, they're quite sturdy. Okay. So they're gold. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Not the worst thing we've received, that's for sure. Okay, so let's close that up now. And pop that away ready for tomorrow. Okay, let's do our roll for our short story. We've rolled a 6 today, which means we are doing the Macmillan Spinner. I will tell you in a moment about the book that what we spun yesterday. The Conscience Pudding. Well, that sounds quite interesting. The Conscience Pudding. Okay, so let me just grab the Macmillan book. And let's find the Conscience Pudding. And then we can find out who it's by. E. Nesbitt is the author. 218. So it's 20 pages, so this is a relatively long one compared to some of them. Alright, let's put the bookmark in and we'll hopefully get to that. Now, yesterday I have some updates for you about the reading that occurred. So yesterday I finished off the story that I started 2 days ago, and I really liked it. So it was called The Turkey Season by Alice Munro, and it was basically about so this is from the Everyman's Pocket Classics, and The Turkey Season was about a girl who had gone to work in a turkey processing factory. They called it the turkey factory, and she was doing, you know, sort of entry-level job. She was only 14 at the time, and there's also some sort of like reflections from later in life. So she's recounting what happened at the turkey factory, and essentially you sort of like get to know some of the other characters that work at the turkey factory and sort of her experiences there. And there was possible LGBTQIA plus representation in the story, and there was also women working. So this is sort of set some time ago. So yeah, I don't know when Alice Munro was writing. I'm not familiar with her at all, but I really liked the story. I thought it was really well written. It has swears in it, so it is what it is. But yeah, I really liked it. Now then we spun yesterday for a story by Evelyn Waugh called Bella Fleece Gave a Party, and unfortunately I did not get a chance yesterday, hence the different video that you would have seen if you have been following along. So that's what happened yesterday. So anyway, so that means we've got 2 stories to read. That's the long way of saying we've got 2 stories to read today. So hopefully I'll get a chance to do that. Now, let's do our advent calendar that my husband made. This is our last advent calendar. Now, yesterday, this is my one big disappointment for not showing you the footage from yesterday, is that I solved the 9-letter word so quickly. I solved it on camera. So I'll just quickly show that to you, and then I will reveal what the answer was. So this is yesterday's puzzle. So the letters were E, B, G, U, L, B, M, U, B, and I immediately noticed that there were a lot of B's, and my brain worked it out kind of on the spot, and the word was bubblegum. So that was exciting. Will we have such success again today? Let's find out. So our tea today is mint black tea. So we'll give that one a go. I'm not usually a massive fan of mint, but we're going to give it a crack. Now, here's our puzzle page for today. And our, oh, I've worked it out. What dash dash full stop dash is Chanel, a Steve Miller Band album, and a Mambo? And I've worked it out. It's number 5. So Chanel number 5, Mambo number 5. The Steve Miller Band album, I'm not sure, but I'm sure that if we were to, shall we? Let's just research very briefly. And we're going to Steve Miller Band album. Yep, they have an album called Number 5. Okay, so that tells us that that is absolutely correct. So let's write that in straight away. Okay, next, so the joke, actually I'll do the joke next. Charlie's Chuckle Corner today is, why couldn't the pony do karaoke? Why couldn't the pony do karaoke? And the answer is, she was a little horse. Excellent, excellent work. Okay, I'm going to have a little puzzle to do during breakfast as well. And our letters today, just briefly show them to you. C-U-F, F-L-A-N-E-Y. So I'm going to work on that while I eat my breakfast. Okay, so I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to check back in with you before I head off to work. Whew, okay, no luck on the puzzle. I did finish this one though, and I've added it to my little stack of puzzles that I'm still working on. Maybe I'll take it to school today and see if I can get the kids to help me. Let's see what we can do. I've also decided to add a little badge to my outfit today, which I'm going to use my little gingerbread man. So we'll pop that on, because Lord knows kids love... Ooh. There we go. Sorry, that was my alarm going off to say take my meds, but I've already taken them, so it's going to be a good day. Okay, let's try the tea, and then I'm going to head off to work. Ooh, that's quite interesting. I don't mind that actually, because I don't really like a mint tea, like a peppermint tea on its own, but maybe with the black tea, I do like it. Very interesting indeed. Alright, I'm going to leave it there for now, and I will catch up with you again when I get back from work. We'll do a bit of work on puzzle. We've actually got 2 lots of Advent puzzle to work on because I didn't do yesterday's. And hopefully I will have some short stories to report back about as well before I sign off for the day. Alright, there's the day 11 section complete. And here is day 12. So we now have 2 complete rows. And we're ready to start the next row. It is the evening. It has been a day for catch-ups, by which I mean catching up on the things I haven't been getting to, and also finishing off the puzzles, the 9-letter words that have been eluding me, with a little bit of assistance from my husband because they were really starting to bother. This one I did do on my own. So today's puzzle, Cufflaney, and the answer was affluency, which is not particularly a word that I've heard before, but I found fluency and then had the A and F left over, and I googled to see if it was a word, and it was. Then I also managed to catch up with my husband's assistance on day 7 and day 9's puzzles. So if anyone was waiting for answers, so this is day 7's, whoops, this is day 7's, which was ARYNTEMPE, and the answer was repayment, which was eluding me. And then day 9's, which is this one, GYMLIONPC, and the word was complying. So, good to have those done. So the next lot of catching up that I did was the puzzles that you saw the clips of earlier. I also finished reading yesterday's and today's stories. So yesterday we read from yesterday's story, I read it today, but yesterday's story was Bella Fleece Gave a Party by Evelyn Waugh. I quite liked this story. It was about a very eccentric old lady who had sort of become quite isolated, and then she decided to throw a Christmas party, and sort of goes through the preparations for that. I won't tell you the ending, but it was quite interesting. So I quite liked that. That was quite a cute story. Cute's probably the wrong word. It felt cute to me though. And then I read from the Macmillan book, The Conscience Pudding by E. Nesbitt. Now, I was somewhat enjoying the story, and then right towards the end they dropped the N-word just in the story, which I feel like could have been edited. It's not, yeah, as in keep the, maybe just asterisk it out. I don't know, I just felt like that could have been edited. It's not like they had to reproduce that. Anyway, yeah, so this was a little story about some children whose both of their mother was gone, so she had died, and the father had to go away on business at Christmas, and he had ordered for them for their Christmas dinner a plain pudding, and they were not very pleased about that, so they schemed a way to get the money to make a proper Christmas pudding, but none of them actually knew how to do it, and it was a little bit of a disaster. But yeah, so I was quite enjoying the story, and then all of a sudden twice the N-word, and they were talking about it in the context of minstrels. So yeah, it's not really a story that has aged particularly well, but I've read it now, so that's all good and done. So I'm going to leave it there. We're going to close out the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the video, and I will catch you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye.